Helping kids navigate back to school anxiety, how to ease fears, build confidence, and make the transition smoother for both of you. The weeks leading up to the first day of school can feel like a whirlwind. Supplies to buy, schedules to learn, routines to reset. But underneath the busyness, many kids, especially sensitive ones, are quietly battling something deeper: anxiety. Back to school anxiety is incredibly common, especially after a long summer of freedom and familiarity. It shows up in different ways depending on your child's personality. Some kids get clingy, others become irritable or withdrawn. You might even notice stomach aches, disrupted sleep, or a sudden resistance to things they normally enjoy. As a parent, it's easy to fall into one of two traps: minimizing it, "You're fine, everyone's nervous, you'll be okay," or over accommodating it, "Okay, let's just stay home then." But what our kids really need is something in between: empathy, structure, and tools. Let's break that down. Start by naming it out loud. You don't need to wait for your child to say they're anxious. You can take the lead in a gentle, validating way. Sometimes going back to school can feel exciting and a little scary. Have you felt any of that lately? By normalizing their feelings, you give them permission to feel without shame. You also model emotional intelligence. It's okay to name what's going on inside. Help them to turn the unknown into the known. A lot of anxiety stems from not knowing what to expect. Will the teacher be nice? Will I have friends? What if I get lost? What if I forget something? Try helping your child visualize and walk through their day step by step. What time will you wake up? What's the routine before leaving the house? Who's dropping you off or picking you up? What does your classroom look like? You can even do a dry run, drive by the school, walk up to the front doors. Practice packing the backpack together. Create as much predictability as possible, because predictability calms the nervous system. Validate their feelings without feeding the fear. When your child says something like, "What if no one talks to me?" It's tempting to reassure them right away: "Of course they will." Instead, try getting curious. "That's a hard feeling. Want to tell me what makes you worry about that?" Then pivot from validation to empowerment. It's totally okay to feel nervous. And you know what else is true? You've handled lots of new things before, and you get a little braver every time. This helps them learn that discomfort isn't danger, and that they can survive and grow through uncertainty. Create a calming anchor. For younger kids especially, having a transitional object can help. A small item in their pocket, a note in their lunchbox, a drawing tucked into their binder. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It just reminds them that they're not alone and that they're safe. You can also practice breathing techniques or visualization exercises. One simple method: smell the flower, blow out the candle. A deep breath in through the nose and a slow breath out through the mouth. Over time, this gives them a tool to manage anxiety in the moment without needing you right beside them. Check in, but don't hover. After that first day or week, resist the urge to interrogate every detail. Instead, try open-ended check-ins. What made you smile today? Was there a part of the day that felt tricky? Did anything surprise you? Let them lead the conversation. Sometimes just having space to share without being pressured to fix their feelings is what makes the difference. Final thoughts. Helping your child through back to school anxiety doesn't mean removing all of their discomfort. It means standing with them through it, so they know that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the choice to keep going anyway. And if you're feeling nervous too, because yes, we parents get back to school anxiety in our own way. That's okay. Give yourself grace. You're doing the best you can, and your calm presence is the most powerful back to school tool your child will ever carry. If this reflection brought you a moment of peace or insight, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Purely Voiced. Your support helps this space grow and reach more hearts that need it.